Alright, welcome back everyone, it's your Code King Zaf here. I just sent all our free sports brand new code, so make sure you drop your like and leave a comment if you got, of course, but make sure right now, if you're not a sporter, or if you forgot to re-sport for the brand new sports season, to jump into the link down below and sport us. Remember, season 12 just started, that means your support to us reset, so go to the link down below right now and sport us. It is 100% free. You just press that juicy red sport button, you press that, you press yes, and you're done. Then you just wait, and the codes we sent to you over time to the My Patreon website. We have a lot of brand new codes coming out for 2,000 zones, abyssal crystals, and more that you do not want to miss, of course. The codes we sent to the My Patreon website, these are sent a few hours after you sport. We have one code right now with a bunch more coming out very soon, so press that My Page button after you sport. Again, a few hours after, this page will come up. You scroll down all the way down here, you should see my name under my sport. If you do not see my name, that means you forgot to resport or you're not sporting, so jump into the link right now and make sure you're sporting, otherwise you are missing out. These codes come very quickly and they expire fast, so make sure you jump in and use it. These are the codes our sporters got last season. We're talking S and Zones, SSR weapon designs, and a bunch of other goodies that you do not want to miss, of course. I believe last season our sporters got around 9 codes, so don't miss out. We have all those benefits headed your way, and also free giveaways on our Discord server for all sporters to make sure to get even more benefits. We're talking hundreds of dollars. The link is also down below. Make sure you join that way. You do not miss out. And a big shout out to Hollow, the first commenter on our last juicy video. And as we jump into the content I do want to cover, I want to see your thoughts down below on the future face of the channel. What do you guys and gals think about this brand new profile picture? Hopefully you like it. If not, let me know. Do you prefer the old one? Do you want the new one? Or are they both great? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'm very curious on your thoughts, of course. I want to make sure our viewers are happy and that you approve of our channel look, of course. And I do want to mention, if you're wondering when the next codes will come out, that is pretty much on the basis of Netmarble. There are ones that are slow. I've already submitted all my creator missions. I'm just waiting for Netmarble to provide me the codes to send to all our juicy sporters. So just wait, be patient. You will get them as soon as possible. I send the codes out the second I get them. Even before the video comes out, you've already got the codes. I send them as soon as possible to make sure our viewers always get the benefits they deserve. Now, aside from the awesome codes that are coming out very soon, I do want to mention when it comes to the game itself, we have a lot of interesting stuff headed our way where the future does seem to be very, very good. I'm optimistic for it. We have so many bonus additions to the game, such as finally the training room that's coming out. We can jump in and test our damage, test our build, and potentially, hopefully, I would assume so, right? To test our hunters out. This will make testing so much easier. When a brand new hunt releases, we can see what they're like against hopefully a variety of bosses. We can choose their offense maybe, we can choose their level, we can choose the specific boss we face. That's the hope. We'll have to see. This could be good or bad, but at least we do get some sort of a system where we can jump in on a consistent basis. That's the number one thing. But I want to say one thing that I do want for sure. If we're getting testing mode, I do want to see those brand new monsters that come out to be implemented in near ASAP to test our damage out properly, because, well, think about it this way, right? We get a guild boss coming out, but we can't test them in the training room, so we can't really test the crit rate, the defense span, the other stats we need to maximize our damage, but we don't know just yet, because when it comes to those modes, it is a bit hard to test, right? Because think about it this way, we have the fire team with all those passives coming in, so this seems to be like a general testing system that we can test very, I guess, specific instances of our damage on, but not when it comes to teamfight modes. I don't think we can jump in and use multiple team members in this mode. We're talking 6 hunters and jinwoo. I kind of doubt that right now, but we'll see what that entails very soon. I'm looking forward to it. We have combo guides, we have performance check, we have quality of life improvements, a reset button. Thankfully, I don't have to jump in and reset the game mode over and over and over again. Oh man, that's the worst thing ever. So make sure if you're ready for maybe a potentially better future for the game, to keep playing, to keep grinding, and never waste your status when it comes to your Simgate ticket, when it comes to your keys, when it comes to every single resource out there. Make sure you use it to the best of your ability. But I do want to jump down here and cover a very interesting game mode, the Overseer's Forbidden Library. This is going to be one of the most interesting game modes today. It has a lot of potential, but that potential could be wasted, of course. It depends on how the devs do implement it. Are we just using the same hunters on repeat, or can we use specific hunters such as SR hunters, right? So watch this right here. Rule number 1, every hunter must play their part. The Chronicle of the Forbidden Library cannot be completed by just 1 or 2 hunters. You must form an expedition by selecting hunters with a wide range of abilities suited for each situation. As the difficulty rises, the number of hunters required by the Overseers will increase accordingly. So this means as we jump in, we have to use our hunters on a case-by-case basis. That means if we use them once, we can never use them again. So I wonder, potentially, will SR hunters finally get a use? They've been in the game for since the inception, and we've hardly had any use for them, right? There's about 3 SR hunters that are actually viable. We're talking hunters like Kim, hunters like Nam, and hunters like, I would say, maybe Jinho, or even the Dong brothers, right? They're not too bad. They can be viable for sure when it comes to breaks. Their resets in various game modes, like the Battlefield Time, they've had their use here or there. Even Park, right? Park wasn't too bad once upon a time, but nowadays when it comes to these hunters, yeah, there's not use. So I wonder what's gonna come. I wouldn't mind using them because some of them aren't that bad, right? Their breaks are fine, maybe a little buff wouldn't hurt to give them more exceptional break status. But overall, this is looking like a pretty good game mode. Each stage will present us random bosses to test every single thing we got. So I wonder if there's an RNG element to it, and I wonder if there's gonna be a resource, probably like the Simgate, where it's not gonna be paid one for a long time, as in buying the tickets, or maybe in the future, right? They said Simgate tickets will never come in the shop, but I think for the first time in the last few weeks we've gotten them, so eventually all these resources, all these materials will be bound to the credit card system where we can swipe to unlock them. Oh man, actually when it comes to this code right here, I think it's still available. It is probably expiring actually today, so make sure you jump in and use it. I think it does expire very soon. I don't even know if I've used it myself. I should jump in and use it just in case, right? We get, I guess, pretty decent rewards. Low tier mana crystals, always nice. Powder blessing 1,000 gold, I mean, we'll take it. But overall, next update, we have, of course, our boy Sung Il-HWAN in the flesh. We have so many improvements, quality of life improvements, and also when it comes to a new shadow, we have Jima, who's going to be an attack scaler and give us bonus shields coming in. Alright, that means when it comes to potential, they will have something in there. But when it comes to attack scalers, obviously, we do have blades right now. We also have Beerus, so they're already covering us in various departments, giving us most attack and crit damage. So I wonder what the shield acquisition will be like. Giving us a shield gain is fine, but do we really need it right now? Or is it going to be a gimmick where we do have to have shields coming in to survive the next potential workshop, where we do have, oh boy, Valterra coming in. He is going to be one menacing foe, giving us a very interesting mechanic where we can pretty much transform into the enemies we have in the game right now and kind of take them over and give them a buff or essentially an aesthetic gain, because this looks sick. The red and gold and white combo just looks absolutely beautiful. The developers know exactly what they're doing. They're giving us so much content, so much random material to jump in and probably enjoy. We'll see. These game modes can be hit or miss, but I'm looking forward to it. We have so much headed your way. Sung Il-HWAN does come out next week, which is kind of crazy. It crept up so fast. Marin has been teasing him non-stop. We have these pictures right here looking beautiful. He is looking like a hunter we definitely want to summon for literally next week. I can't believe update week came by so quick. We're gonna have to go in and grind all over again. Oh no, the grind never ends. We have to jump in, stream so many times. We should have 3 streams, if not 4 streams coming out, which is going to exhaust us. So make sure you drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you're pumped up, because we have so much headed your way. But that should cover everything for today's video. We have no new packages in a minute now. The GAM packages just sucked. I do want to mention the level packages I didn't really even enjoy. They were such a ripoff, but they were good for new players, getting blasting stones and runes. Honestly, one of the best packages for new players, but for veteran players or even mid-tier to mid-game players, not a good buy. Don't recommend it. The only good buy here was probably when it comes to, honestly, the new packages were kind of hit or miss. The artifact crafting tickets were probably the best thing to buy. But anyways, I digress. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next juicy video, of course. But don't forget to jump in and support us if you want all those brand new codes that are heading your way. On that note, everyone, this is the Code Kings signing out. I'll catch you in the next juicy video, of course.